Hi, I'm Susie, and after living and travelling solo in my camper van Lucy for the last 3 years, travelling across 10 countries through Europe and beyond, I fell in love and bought an old abandoned house in Portugal, in the small village of Vieira de Leiria on the central west coast. My journey was an incredible, life-changing story, and I've even written a book, Let Go, Fly Free. Now it's time for a new challenge, to transform this old derelict house into a beautiful traditional sustainable Portuguese quinta. Follow me as I renovate the house and use permaculture principles to create a food forest and a sustainable, self-sufficient life.
So, good morning from the van in Setubul. I am back at the site just on the River Sado here, just for one night, last night. And yes, today is a very important day. And it's the day that I finally, after nearly 1 year, after applying for my residency here in Portugal, I'm going to give my biometrics. They're going to take a photo, they take your fingerprints, and then in about 2 weeks' time I actually get in the post my residency card. So yes, finally, it is official now. I have the piece of paper, but it's just to have that card and with a picture on it and everything. Is a big milestone for me. And it's very in alignment with everything else that's happening in my life, and that at the weekend, me and Fabi moved into the house. So yeah, it's a big life week for me this week. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully today's just going to go very smoothly. I do have to change a few things. They spelt my name wrong for one, and my phone number is different. My passport number is different because since then I've got a new passport, and my address is different. So we have lots of things to change. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, it'll be good practice for my Portuguese if they don't speak English. But I'm thinking that it's a government place, so they're going to speak some English. But I always try to use my Portuguese where I can. So yeah, let's go. I'm on my way in Arrabida to my favourite walk, the Caminhos dos Moinhos. And those of you who've been following me for a while, when I was living here in Arrabida, over a year ago now, more than that. This was my favourite walk here, and I could not come here and not do this walk. I haven't done it for, I think, over a year now, So it's very poignant to me to make this walk today while I'm here, and I'm feeling a little bit tearful because I do love this area so much. I mean, it has everything, it has the beautiful beaches and it has these beautiful mountains here, but I have a great house in Leiria, and that is where I am now making my life. But sometimes it's beautiful to just get back in the van, on the road again, stay a night, and yes, reminisce. I reminisce. I remember the first time that I drove around this area, and there were blue skies, and it just looked so beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful today, but yeah, it was so beautiful. And yes, there we have, I think that's Mount Louis there in front of us now. So I'm just headed to the other side of that mountain top there. Here is a better view, and also a view of where the fire was. You can see all the brown areas there on the hillside in front. Although already there is a lot of green there, so the trees are obviously dead, or maybe just really fire damaged. Some may come back to life, I guess, but the ground on a lot of it is already green, which is so good to see. So great to see how nature recovers. Wow, there's some trees right here on the left, just behind this building here. It came so close to burning houses. I'm sure all these people must have been evacuated from their houses here. This was actually an area I had actually seen. It was an apartment though, for sale, and I really didn't want an apartment. So here I am, arriving to the road that leads up to the walk. Came all the way here. You can see on the left here all the burnt bushes. Okay, so this is where I normally park, just here. So you can see the fire came here on the left hand side, and there are houses literally here. And yeah, so I'm just going to go up here to survey the damage. This place here in front of me is a beautiful house. The gates are normally shut, so I think it's a great place to see the damage. And look, right below me, the fire came right here. And all on that other side there, and where it's really green there, all the trees, yeah, look very black. And I know that the fire went in that area there too, but just looking around, there's the castle, and you can see like all the burnt trees there. And if you saw a previous vlog in September where I went to a lookout point, just below the castle there, all the trees there were burnt, so the fire went all the way up to there. And there is a house, this house here, I remember thinking, would it be okay? And so it looks like it is, and because the trees are not so close to it. But there's another little place, like here you can see the fire got very close to that, and I'm not sure what place that is. It's got a big chimney, so maybe it's just a bakery or something. And then yeah, this house here, it's you can stay here. It's on Airbnb, and they have like little villas in there, and I was looking at staying there the last time because look at the views that you have here. still very beautiful. And that is Setubul. There, you can't actually see the river at the moment because it's very cloudy. And I used to live just below the castle in this area here. Actually, no, I think it was a little bit further along, but you get the idea. So as I'm walking up this path here, this is one of the windmills that haven't been converted into a home, and the fire did come here. Oh no, this was a home. Oh wow, I remember now, it was a home. The reason why I'm thinking it's not is because all the wood on the roof has been burnt, and look, all the windows are now smashed and burnt. Oh gosh, that's so sad. And you can tell because the other side of the path here are all the burnt trees here. Oh gosh. So yeah, this was someone's house. Even the, I'm not sure what's happened to the gates. Wow, yes, look. All the burnt timbers here from the roof. These places are not cheap to renovate and do. Hopefully they had insurance, but when you've made like your dream home and then for fire to come and take all that away from you, that's a difficult one. And this is the bakery, and the fire has obviously come here because it's all very black on the outside of the walls, but the bakery is still open. So it looks like the bakery is okay. But look, I'll have to look at the photos that I had before of this old windmill here, because I'm sure, I don't know, it definitely didn't look like this. So sad. Wow, no, it didn't look like this. It had a door, that's why it looks different. Wow, you can see the fire must have been so strong here. I'm not going to go in because it's probably not, well, the stone is probably safe. But look, that's fallen from up there. You can see all the ash on the stairs. Oh, I'm like really emotional. Just, yeah, look. Ah, yes, so these have come from the sails from up the top there. And I think, yeah, look, the damage that's been done here to the house. And the fire came here right up to this house here. It's a beautiful little place here, perched on the side of the hill. But there's cars here, so people seem to be living here, so maybe definitely came here because that's all burnt there. And look, the beautiful covering they used to have here over the garage, that's all been burnt too. But the house, they're lucky. The house seems to be intact. This is another beautiful restored windmill here, and this one, no, it didn't escape because all these sails here on the floor, they were on the roof before, because this was all restored. You could stay here. So yeah, look, the fire came. You can see it came right here. It didn't burn the door, at least. And so now I'm on the path itself, and all the bushes here are all black. I'm going to come here in a year's time, and I'm sure this is going to look very different in just 1 year's time. Once nature over winter, and then the sun returns, or because it rains in the sun, it's gonna mend itself pretty quickly. So beautiful though here. But in all of this devastation comes new life, and charcoal is actually really good for the land. It brings carbon, and so look at all this life now that has started to grow again in this area. I'm back in the van after that beautiful walk, and I have to say I'm missing van life. I don't want to do it every day, that's for sure, but when I get back in the van and spend a night in nature and go for walks in nature, which of course I do in my life, but somehow it's just different. So here I am outside the Loja de Citadão of Alentejo. Apparently I'm in Amora, and yeah, so hopefully when I come out I will have my residency all sorted. Well, I'm finished already. It took 10 minutes. It was so quick. I can't believe how quick it was. And yeah, it's official, more official now.